Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of me trying to cluelessly flip this piece of furniture. We finally got our paint picked out. That bluish color is called Blueprint and the yellow is called Dandelion. So I think what I'm going to do first is probably paint this piece because the main trim will be that blueprint color, and these pieces here are going to be dandelion, which I'm hoping looks like gold. That's the original plan for it. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and everything else will be blueprint. Only this will be that gold, then of course gold hardware. So, or dandelion is what it's called. So, I guess we'll go ahead and get the paint and set up a time lapse for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so we got the blue done on this door, and I think that's a pretty good color. Once we get this gold on there, I think it'll look pretty good. Had a few mistakes. I definitely probably should have used a smaller brush, but we'll probably let this dry down just a little bit and then hit it with that yellow and see how it turns out, and hopefully it'll cover up some of these mistakes. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and then I scrubbed this glass still. That's gonna be a major pain, but hey, you got to do it. All right, guys, so I got this painted, and I'm really not too sure about it. It's the first coat. I've let it sit, and it's dried out by now, but I'm really not too sure if I like this color or not. I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint this whole thing and probably hang it and see if I like it or not, and then I'll put a second coat on it. I'm not 100% sure. It's just a rough coat. I mean, there's some white spots that need to be gone over. I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing this whole trim piece this gold color. So it's not just these, so it's like the whole trim, but I'm not really sure. I love the blue. It's a really pretty blue. It's just this yellow. I'm not too sure about it. I don't really know. Which, I don't know, it might brighten up because you can still see it's kind of hard to see on camera, but looking at it with your eyes, you can see some of the dark still coming through because I didn't do just like a super thick primer on there. But this second coat would definitely cover that darkness up, but I'm just not, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, and I might buy some type of metallic paint so this looks like it's metal instead of wood, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I'll set up a time lapse of me getting this painted, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, so I stopped the time lapse there, and you can kind of see how it's starting to take shape. You can tell I still need to do the top. But I love this color. I think it's going to look really good. And one thing, it's just that yellow. It's supposed to look like gold, and I just don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I guess we'll see how it goes. I'll finish painting this up. I didn't want to keep the time lapse going. Didn't want to make it too long, too boring, but anyway, we'll paint the rest of this and see how it goes. I'll come back to you once I get this full thing done, and then we'll start on doing the shelves and the drawers and everything. I'll see you then. All right, so we got the main piece all painted up. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's a really pretty blue color. You can see we got it all, got the insides all painted up on it. And this little white that's left, you won't be able to see that once the drawers are in. And that's what we got to do next, paint all these drawers up. And then we'll be good to go on the first coat. I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good color? I think that'll be something that sells. I think it will be. It'll be kind of like an accent piece. Not really something that somebody's main color scheme would be, but I think it's something that you could add as an accent that would look really good in a house. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments what you think about this blue color. But I guess I'm gonna let this dry for a couple of hours, and then we'll get to painting the cabinets and drawers, or the drawers and the slats there. And yeah, I'll be back for a time lapse once we do that. All right, so we got all the drawers painted, and I painted these off camera, and it's actually looking pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. I put the door in there a while ago to see how it looks, and I think it looks good. I'm not 100% sure. I might still go get some metallic gold paint so that it's, I don't know, it looks more gold, less yellow. I don't know, we'll see. But we got this all painted up. And it's looking good. And I think I'm about to go to Hobby Lobby or somewhere and see if I can find some gold hardware to try and put on there. And see how that looks with the door and whatnot. And I'll be back for that. All right, so I got the drawers over there drying. And got it all painted up, looking good. First coat. But I've decided we're going to call it a mulligan on this yellow color. I like it, but if you compare it to the door pulls here, it's a lot different. And I think they're gonna clash way too much. So what I've done, well, I guess a little sneak peek. These are the drawer pulls I've decided to go with on the big drawers. These right here. And then we got some smaller little knobs that we're going to do for the little drawers over there. So while I was buying those, I found this metallic paint that matches pretty close. It's a little bit darker, but I think it'll look good. So I've got this all taped off, and we're going to go ahead and reprime this. And then I've decided this outside trim ought to be painted gold too. Not just these. So we're going to do that and see how it comes out. We're going to reprime it and then probably go ahead and put that metallic paint on and then let that dry for a while. Then put that metallic paint right back on. So that's ready to go, and I can untape this and hit the second coat. But I'll come back once that's done. All right, guys, we got the primer back on back on, covering up all the yellow and blue on the trim details. We got this fully painted. And I think that's going to do it for this video, so be sure to stick around to see how this gold looks on here, this metallic gold, which I got it over here. It's called Pharaoh's Gold. I got it at Hobby Lobby. And we'll see how it goes, and that's what we'll do in the next video. We'll go ahead and paint this up. We'll put the second coat on, and we'll get all the pulls and everything on, and that'll be it on this piece. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see that next video. Be sure to like this video so more people can see it, and I'll see you in the next one.